Man, it is too beautiful of a day to not film outside. This is crazy. What is it about the fall that really makes you feel like, man, like, I love this season, you know? Probably the same reasons why people love seasons like the winter or summer or even the spring. It's because you have a chance to miss it, you know? You spend like 8 months not being able to see your favorite season, so that when it finally gets here, it makes you appreciate it and love it just that much more. Which is why when I talk about the importance of letting people miss you, definitely gotta do that. Okay, so why should you let people miss you? Well, if you keep watching this video, I'm gonna give you guys 5 reasons on why you should definitely let people have the opportunity and the gift to be able to miss you. Okay, so look, the first reason why you need to let people have the opportunity to miss you is because it pretty much forces them to show their hand. When someone misses you, it indicates that they appreciate you and they enjoy your company, and they really understand the value and they know the positive things that you add to their life. Sometimes people can really start off where they're really happy to have you around, and you know, they do a lot to show you how much you mean to them, but over time those memories sometimes can kind of fade, and some of those reasons can kind of like go into like a nothingness, a void, and it can be perceived that they may not care about you the way you think that they do until those feelings are allowed to be shown whenever they don't have you in their life, or you're not readily available right then and there. So don't be afraid to, you know, go missing a little bit, you know, for maybe a day or two, especially if this person is used to having you around 24/7, or just be a little harder to reach, and you'll see how much you mean to them. Trust me. Okay, so another reason why it might be a good idea to let people miss you is because it can really actually act as like a way to help you bond even more. You know, sometimes some people have feelings that they didn't even know they have for you, and they don't recognize them until you're not there anymore, and it makes them realize that, wait, I really do care about this person more than I thought I did, you know, or this person means more to me than I previously thought, and it will strengthen the bond. So that's another reason why you might want to let people miss you a little bit. Some people who are manipulators, they know that. They know that if they kind of push and pull with you one minute, they're hot with you. Another minute, they're cool with you. They'll do it on purpose because they know it strengthens the bond that you have with them. And so they'll purposely move in and out of showing you attention. Don't let people do that to you. It can be really tricky sometimes. Another reason why letting someone miss you can be a good thing is because it can create intrigue, you know, or mysteriousness about you. And what's crazy is that mysteriousness or that intrigueness can easily lead to attraction. When someone has a little bit of mysteriousness about them, it makes you want to get to know more about them. And by not being consistently available, you can create a mystery of intrigueness. And it can lead to excitement in a relationship, or an excitement into wanting a relationship, which leads to just attraction in general. And it's just all because that person doesn't know that much about you. It just makes them want to know way more about you. Now look, another really attractive quality is whenever you're able to display that you have a totally different life outside of the life that you share with somebody, which basically means that you know how to be independent outside of just that person. You're not like super clingy to them. You have your own things going on. And that's what happens when you separate yourself and create distance between you and another person. Sometimes it just shows you're independent. And being independent is an attractive quality. So go ahead and show some independence. Don't be clingy. All right, people. Now, the last thing that I was going to say about letting people miss you is that if you're in a relationship and you're trying to look for like that spark, that thing that kind of makes you feel like, I really miss this person, taking time out to separate can actually help, depending on your situation. Like, for example, let's say you go on a girls trip or you go on a guys trip, and the whole time you're on this trip, you just keep thinking about your significant other. Clearly that's a good sign, and it can definitely lead to you guys wanting to get closer even more than ever when you guys get back. And it just creates that spark that you guys were looking for. Now here's some caveats. I would definitely not abuse separating or being away from someone all the time. It can definitely lead to more resentment. It can lead to someone feeling like you don't care about them. That lack of like being able to bond will actually drive you apart. It's a really kind of iffy little area. This is really for people who already have like good connections with people, but they just kind of want to strengthen the bond a little bit. This could really help. This can let you know how much someone cares about you. It can show them that they should care more about you. Now, one thing you might want to do is if you are going to be unavailable, communicate that you're going to be unavailable. Don't just like disappear if you know you're a very important person in someone's life. Like if you're a husband or a wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, don't just disappear and then the person has no clue why you disappeared or what you're doing and you just leave them hanging. Don't do that. That's a negative way to do this. And last but not least, respect boundaries. You know, don't force someone to go away, or don't try to use this as like a tool once again in a negative way to try to make someone want you. Just be mindful that you're not creating unnecessary drama in your life, because this is not the reason why you want to show someone how much you mean to them or how much they mean to you in your life. Okay? That's pretty much all I got. Now, I know the last video I made and I shot for you guys was a little hard for some of you guys to digest, but I just wanted to talk about a couple topics that have been circulating that I know people want to talk about, but they don't really get a chance to talk about. And that's kind of like one of the reasons why I've been making these videos. So I'm going to keep talking about hard topics, and I'm going to need y'all to have some thick skin, some tougher skin. Don't think that every video I make is necessarily about you and your situation. I'm not attacking anybody, just talking. Where's my drink at? I feel like my smoothie might have melted while I was making this video. Nope, it's still a smoothie. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm about to start cranking some more of these out. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.